Nearly a decade since Saints Row 4 and 7 years since the Gat Outta Hell standalone expansion, Volition has finally heard our cries to return to the Saints multiverse. I say multiverse because technically Agents of Mayhem exists after one of the Gat Outta Hell endings and even ties to Red Faction, but we don't have that kind of time if we're gonna please the YouTube algorithm gods. So here we are with less than 2 months to go before the next installment, and we're given a brief sneak peek thanks to Saints Row
Boss Factory.
I was already excited to do this video, but honestly I couldn't pass up the chance because the most viewed video on the channel to date remains my Saints Row 4 customization video. So let's take a look at some of the features as I designed my character this time around. I will say that initially I felt like there were fewer options this time around, but I am confident that the full release of the game will likely change that. And the recording ended up being 23 minutes before editing anyway, so this is fine. As usual, there are some templates for you to get started and then you can adjust from there. The basic features are all available: gender, body marks, hair, accessories, tattoo, clothing. Personally, I always start with a female template and save clothing for absolute last. You'll see I make my way through a few different sections trying to narrow down what I want because I treat every game like the opening scene from Skyrim. Once I had that figured out, I moved on to body design and tattoos. I went with a toned yet slim figure and then decorated my arms like a GTA character.
GTA is a forbidden language around here.
Alright, fine with the theatrics, gosh. Next, I began to select clothing now that I can see how items will look on my designed character. A few Saints colored items later, and I had myself a character ready to take to the streets. Almost. Any seasoned Saints player knows that the last step is always deciding how you want to taunt the NPCs as you play. I made a respectful choice. Sportsmanship is everything. So, while we wait for the full game, I'd like you to tell me, what features are you always sure to use when you create a character? What are you excited for most? Do you have any early predictions for the game ahead of its release? Let me know in the comments and be sure to ring that bell so you can watch me dive into the Saints multiverse again soon.